Hello to Devils fans all across the world, and welcome to another episode of the Friends of the Devils podcast. I'm Drew, also known as Drew's Jersey Devils on social media, joined here today by...
And I'm Owen. I'm Kevin Ball Enthusiast on social media. It's getting a bit chilly out. We're in the sweatshirts, but that means hockey's right around the corner, so we decided to do a one-on-one fantasy league here.
Yep, last minute, right before the season starts, only Devils players. We'll be using 7 forwards each, 4 defensemen, and 2 goaltenders. And with using only Devils players, obviously we're not going to be able to fill out an entire lineup each of players that will be skating every night. So we'll have a few depth signings, AHL guys, just in case of injuries and call-ups and the sorts. So to be determining the order of this draft, we will be flipping this United States quarter. Would you like to call?
I'm calling tails. Let's go.
He's got it. All right. Now over to the draft board.
With the first pick with the Friends of the Devils 2023 fantasy draft, I'm taking Jack Hughes. Obvious pick here. He's going to hit 100 points, no doubt in my mind about it, and I'm going to get a crap ton of points.
With Owen selecting Jack Hughes with his first choice, an obvious selection, don't blame him. I would have done the same myself. I decided to go with Devils' other first overall pick, Nico Hischier.
Second pick, continuing with the forwards, I'm going to take Jesper Bratt. Get some extra points in there with him and Hughes on the line. It's going to be great.
Owen went forward for his second pick. I'm spreading things out a little bit. Want to get my defensive core started, picking up Dougie Hamilton. He's going to rack up plenty of power play points, be a great quarterback, probably on PP1, so I think it's a solid choice.
Next pick, I'm really stacking this forward group here. Timo Meier. Hopefully he can up his production from the small stint he had last year. I think he will, and I think I'm going to get more points from him too.
With my third pick, I'm switching back to forward, picking up Dawson Mercer. I think he's going to have another great year. I really don't know where he's going to slot in, but regardless, I think he is going to produce.
With my fourth pick, with defensemen starting to go, I got to take Luke Hughes, get a first D-man in there, and hopefully continue his production from what he showed us in the playoffs.
With my fourth pick, checking off the first goalie, Vitek Vanacek. I believe he is going to get the majority of starts this year. I hope I'm right. He could get a good even split with Schmid, but we shall see.
With my fifth pick, I will do Tyler Toffoli. My forward group is looking absurd, and he's going to give me some bonus points in the power play.
Hopping back on the forward train, going Alexander Holtz. Again, don't know what to expect from him either, but I think he's got positive upside, and if he can really solidify an NHL role this year, I think I got a good player.
Sixth pick, really getting my D core solidified here. I'm going to get Jonas Siegenthaler. Hopefully he stacks up those points with hits and blocks and is a serviceable 2D man.
Heading back to defense for my sixth pick, picking up John Marino. He's not going to be racking up as many points as Dougie, but Marino should be a every night player. He's going to get consistent points and playing time and should rack up plenty of those plus-minus points.
Seventh pick, Andre Palat. Had to take him over Haula because I think he has a higher ceiling, and I think my forward group is strong enough to accommodate a potential down year from Palat.
With my seventh pick, I gave Owen one final warning. If he doesn't do it next round, I'm taking Schmid. So decided to go Haula. Another center. He's going to get plenty of playing time as well. Don't know if he will be on that third line. That's my projection. And don't know who he will have slotted against him. But with our wing depth, I don't see how he's not going to produce this year.
Eighth pick. Don't want Drew to really screw me over here. I took Akira Schmid. Hopefully he split starts with Vitek. If he doesn't, then I'm going to be down a player, but oh well.
With my eighth selection, I'm picking up Nate Bastian. I expect him to get a decent amount of playing time on the power play. He chipped in a few goals last year when he was healthy, and I expect a full healthy season from him. He should pick up plenty of points.
Ninth pick, get my starting D all settled in. I'm going Kevin Ball. Same logic with Siegenthaler. His blocks and hits are where he's going to get all his points from.
With the ninth pick, going with other super buddy, Mikey McLeod. Can't split up the duo. They tried Seattle, but look how that happened. We got him back. So Mikey McLeod, Nate Bastian, good to have them together.
Next up, with my 10th pick, Curtis Lazar. It's the same with my past few picks. It's going to be hits and blocks that really get the job done.
10th selection. Things are getting pretty stingy on the draft floor here. Not a whole lot of names. It's kind of how I felt in gym class, being one of the last few around. But picking up Brendan Smith. He also wore the number I always wore, so feeling Brendan Smith vibes here.
With my last defenseman and my 11th pick, I will go Colin Miller. I haven't liked what I've seen in the preseason, but I think he can turn it up a little bit.
11th selection. Really don't know if we're going to get to see much or any action from him with the main squad this year, but picking up Nico Dawes for some goalie insurance.
Second to last pick, had to pick Graham Clark over Nolan Foote because I think Clark's scoring ceiling is a bit higher than Foote's.
12th selection. Again, not sure how much playing time we'll see from him out of New Jersey, but hopefully a good bit. I'd like to see him play. If he's in New Jersey, I don't want to see him be the 7th D-man, but talking about Simon Nemec.
And with my 13th and last pick, get my backup goalie in Eric Shalgren.
And with my final pick and the final pick in the Friends of the Devil fantasy hockey draft, Nolan Foote. Probably going to start off the year in Utica. He might be up with the main squad. He's currently injured, didn't play a whole lot in the preseason to end there, but hopefully he gets a nice healthy recovery and can rack up a few points for me this year.
And there it is. Fantasy draft is all wrapped up. Rosters are primed and ready and looking for some competition. And thanks for checking out this video. Any words?
Just like to thank all of y'all who made it this far in the video. Not many of you do. I think it's going to be a real interesting series. We're going to be uploading weekly videos, so follow along for more. Thanks again.